Okay. Well, it starts out as winter, but it turns into spring eventually, so I gotta hurry up and find walking cane. Get winter gear from here, but I brought a beefalo hat. I'll bring it anyway. This actually restores sanity, so it's not too bad. With the items that I brought, I can actually make my battle gear almost immediately. Also make a backpack very soon. What is my record days surviving? It's like almost 1,000, and then I just stopped playing. Okay, so it seems like grass is going to be one of those resources that the map doesn't want to give me. Based on what I see here, there might be a problem with grass, so I want to pick up as much as I can from my immediate surroundings. This is what you do in the beginning of the map anyway. The game is Afoot is a map where there's one central island, and it branches off into smaller areas. Each of those smaller areas has an intersection in between them, and each intersection and each area have different themes. So that is what the game is Afoot is. Exploration is really important. If you're not thorough with exploring the area, you're actually going to do very poorly on this map. If you're really bad at exploring in general, you will do poorly on this map. So I found one of the intersections already. I'm just going to avoid it, because it's just a bunch of clockworks. When you get the game as Afoot, as most characters, you want to avoid walking through this area without armor, because chances are you're going to get hit. Almost 100% chance you're going to get hit. But as Wigfrid, since you can craft your helmet immediately, this isn't really a big concern. Grass, on the other hand, like I said, is going to be a big concern. You can tell right away, like this. When you see that there's dead grass here, it's very uncharacteristic. Drop a piece of flint by holding control and then clicking. You drop one piece. That lures the mole worm to you. I'm just going to explore the edge here. So there's something over here. Let's see. It's the rocky biome. So I know the exit is in this direction. The exit is always in the rocky biome. Most likely going to be in that direction. I want to keep an eye on my resources. 7 logs, 17 twigs, 3 grass, and no light for the night, except for the miner hats, which actually doesn't provide any heat, so it's not a very useful item. So I'm going to make one of these. I don't have a thermal stone yet. That's one of the items that I haven't prototyped, so it's going to be harder to maintain heat. So I've got to stop and keep warm every once in a while. The mole worms are a source of morsels, so meat, stuff that Wigfrid actually needs, so they're very useful to kill. Seems like there's no grass. Oh, wait. So the rocky biome is here, actually. One of them, anyway. Or is this an intersection? This is probably the intersection to the rocky biome, because it's usually birds. I'm going to take a look first. The birds are also meat, so I might as well just kill them. The other one's coming, so I need to move. Otherwise, I would be kiting it up a bit. Alright, so I'm okay on food right now. There's usually a lot of food on this map because you usually get spiders and tall birds in your immediate surroundings. But, ooh, that's actually very helpful. Grass is a really big issue right now. I really need grass, so anytime I see grass, I'm going to go for it. Pickaxe, good item, useful item. Damn. Grass would be very nice at the moment. The savannah is always in the middle of this island, but it seems like there's not that much grass in the savannah either. Usually every map, even though every map is randomly generated, and every map has certain themes to follow, there are sometimes these annoying hazards, these annoying, not really hazards, but I guess challenges for the map that they generate for you randomly. Removing a really key resource is one of the things that they often do. And this time it's grass. On a winter map. Awful. This game can be very cruel. Normally I wouldn't suggest exploring the world like this. It's really inefficient to like split off from the edge. But this is an exception because I need the grass. Damn, this really sucks. Spider intersection. That one's going to be a big pain in the ass to get through. Careful when you walk through spiders. If you walk near them, they'll aggro you about this range or so from the spider. They'll start aggroing you. You can tell when they do that hissing thing. In general, you want to stay in a world for no longer than 10 days. But the faster the better. Alright, so I got all the intersections covered. So this is the rocky biome. This is not the rocky biome. It's probably the marsh biome into a rocky biome, which is pretty common. So the exit is here. The things will be here, here, and here. So I want to go here last. And I guess I'll start here. I'll start here, even though normally I wouldn't do that because you need armor to go through here efficiently. Normally I think I would go here, here, here. But I'm going to go the other way around. Because going here and then like going both directions, kind of inefficient. And I haven't explored the entire island yet, so when I explore the entire island, I will reach this area. Might as well do it. Might as well start there. It gets, ooh, what is that? That is a red hound. So this is the hound trap. Source of heat. I love it. So when you see the hound trap like this, don't go for the staff. If you touch the staff, the hounds all start chasing you. Just eliminate the hounds one by one. And get meat, I guess. Meat is good. Not sure how much sanity I lost there. You lose sanity when you pick up the staff. I'm gonna put this on. Let's see, bishops. Oh, the bishops didn't wake up. That's actually surprising. Usually they wake up. But they will chase you. So at this point, just put on your divining rod. The divining rod is what leads you to the things that you have to find on the map. And I'm getting a signal. Even though it's very weak, I'm getting a signal. I've done all the research I need so far on the first map, so I'm just going to ignore these rocks for now. I have the gold anyway, I have the rocks. And you end in the rocky biome anyway, so you're going to have rocks eventually to mine. The priority right now is just to explore and find the things, as well as McTusk. McTusk is probably the #1 priority at the moment. There is some... In some world, I think that the winter hat can be okay as an item, even though it's less insulation. It's just a matter of how much you care about heat versus how much you care about sanity. So, the winter hat has some sanity regen. It's like 1.3 or something. It's really low. 1.3 per minute, I believe. So you don't actually regen that much. Grass, I should have said when I got into the savanna biome, is the resource that the map decided to give me less of. So I want to spend more time gathering grass here. Oops, careful when you walk back into them. If you walk back too soon, you'll get hit. So if you have less heat, less insulation, you actually have to stop more. I should have picked that first. But the sanity is really nice, actually. Even though it's very low, it's something. I have to eat raw meat for a while because I don't want to stop. And raw meat will lower your sanity, especially monster meat. Monster meat is very bad. Is 13 pieces of grass enough? I guess it is. So this is the Hound intersection. Actually, you can 3-shot them as Wigfrid. I could just eat right now. Okay, for those of you in chat, for the person who's suggesting me do stuff, I know what I'm doing. A thermal stone is too expensive to make right now. So no, it's not a good item to make right now. It requires me to build stuff that I don't want to. If you notice, thermal stone is not in here. Thermal stone's not in here because you require an alchemy engine to make it. The alchemy engine is something that I want to drop when I want to make my walking cane. I have one pre-built from the previous map, so unless I have the items for walking cane, it's very inefficient of me to stop to make anything else that requires the alchemy engine. Because I would have to break it down with a hammer, or gather the resources I need to make another one of those things, which I don't want to do. There is some consideration to restoring my hunger by cooking items. There's a lot of meat in this area. I'm going to spend some time here. But I do want to explore first. Exploration is very important. Seems like I passed something. There was something in this general area, and I'll get to that eventually. Oh, the map is being stingy again. So, less grass again. The good thing about Wigfrid is that, wow, there's another area. I saw it over on this side, but I didn't think it was going to be this close. Good thing about Wigfrid is that you can regen a lot of sanity by killing things. The amount you restore is actually based on their attack, the enemy's attack. So the stronger they are, the more you restore. Signal's getting stronger. Freezing in about 2 seconds, 3 seconds or so. Maybe a bit longer, actually. Normally it's like the worst thing ever to burn reeds on survival mode, but it's adventure mode, so you don't have to worry about it. Just burn whatever you want. You're not going to be on the map for a very long time anyway. But burning trees is better. If you see a tree, burn a tree. Tusk? Tusk? No? Tusk is usually around grasslands, especially the ones with ponds. This is not a grassland. That was so deceptive. There were a bunch of trees there, so I thought I entered a random grassland biome. But it's still marsh biome. You can just tell by hitting tab. Using the minimap is actually a good way to provide yourself with a lot of information. Interesting. I swore there was an island in this area. This map has the makings to be really, really annoying. The game as Afoot is often like that. It's just a ton of survival, and the map is often really huge. Alright, so I passed the thing. I'll have to circle it back eventually. But I'll do that once I reach the end of this area. Let's see. Probably around here. Marsh biome is a great place for food. The worms and the spiders and the tentacles, they often fight each other. So if you ever need food, you can risk going into the marsh biome if you're willing to. It's not even that risky. As long as you keep an eye on your surroundings. If you see that there's a giant arrow next to your sanity, that means there's a tentacle near you, or within like a certain vicinity of you. There's one next to me. Especially in the snow, you can see the tentacles bubbling underneath. And also, if you keep moving, they can never hit you. So as long as you keep moving, you're going to be perfectly fine. Alright. It's in the center somewhere. Let's see, which one is it? Hopefully it's something useful. Never mind. Normally I'm really happy. If I were on another character, I'd be very happy to find this. Because you get carrots, you get resources, and you can hammer down the farms for more resources. You also get a shovel. Shovel is really important because if you... it allows you to shovel up mushrooms like this. And the mushrooms restore a lot of sanity. Or health. Blue mushrooms restore 20 health and lower your sanity. If you cook them, they restore sanity instead of health, but it lowers your health, so it's like a trade-off kind of thing. Green mushrooms as well, but because they're not meats, you can't eat them on Wigfrid, unfortunately. So the immediate plan is to make it back into the savannah, kill some beefalo, ideally killing enough to get 20 pieces of meat. And I'll be bringing the 20 pieces of meat to the next map, but I'm kind of far away from finishing this map, so it may not be a good idea to do that. I might have some stale meats by the time I get to the next map. But it is winter. Hopefully I finish this map before spring comes. Winter, everything takes longer to spoil. I believe it's 50%. I think raw meat lasts for, what, 6 days, or is it 10 days? So add 50% to that, and that's how long it'll last for. So basically, since the goal of adventure mode is to finish before day 10, ideally like day 6 to 10, then your meat will most likely survive and be perfectly fine for you to eat. Difficult part is soon. I'm out of morsels. I have to eat monster meat. There's a giant forest here. I wonder what's in here. Only more spiders. Interesting. I don't think there's anything nearby, but the story I always tell is when I was playing Adventure Mode for one of the first times ever, trying to beat it for the first time ever, I should say. I got the game as Afoot, and there was one area of the map that was really unexpected. It was kind of like this, and it was like a little bridge, like this thin, and this led to another biome. So that's the story I tell people when anyone asks me why I bother exploring the edges all the time. Because it's not 100% necessary to explore all the edges, but it's very efficient to get into the habit of doing so. Because you never miss anything if you always explore the edges. It's basically impossible for you to miss anything if you explore edges. Let's eat that. When you hear that sound, it means something spawned. That is a terrorbeak. Terrorbeaks are also accompanied by a growling sound. These things are super dangerous, but they restore 33 sanity when you kill them, which is a fourth of Wigfrid's sanity. So you'll be out of the danger zone immediately. Careful when you're kiting in the marsh biome. Because tentacles are aggressive mobs, if you use F to acquire the target, which is normally what I do, which is normally what you should be doing, because it's easier, you could accidentally hit a tentacle, and if you don't have any armor on, hitting a tentacle while kiting a terrorbeak, you're likely going to get hit 3 times when that happens, and you're probably going to die. So be really careful and make sure you have armor on. What I should have done that time, when I was killing the terrorbeak, was eat more monster meat. Because my sanity was at 0 anyway, the sanity penalty is basically 0, because you don't lose anything. You do lose the health, though, but you gain the health back slightly when you kill something, as Wigfrid. It's a common strategy when you're using blue mushrooms. If you need the health, and your sanity's at 0, you might as well eat as many blue mushrooms as you can to recover your health. And then kill the shadow creature, because the shadow creature restores sanity when you kill it. I should also mention Wigfrid gets sanity when she gets a kill. So that's why I was at like 40-something sanity instead of 33. Normally I would be at 33 if I just killed it with another character. Careful when you eat, especially meat items. They take longer to consume. So if you consume it next to like this area with tentacles, you could find yourself in a bit of trouble. Okay, I'm gonna get some food here. You need to know where you can find food. That's one of the most important things for Adventure Mode. That's why I don't recommend playing Adventure Mode unless you're familiar with the game. But even if you're not familiar with the game, there are certain things you can always learn, which is what the point of this video is for. I say video, because it's going on YouTube. Makes more sense if you watch it on YouTube. So, fish is an interesting item. You can eat it raw without any penalties. It doesn't restore as much, but it's still a good item, because you don't get any sanity loss from it. Of course, the worms and tentacles are always fighting. gonna do it again for this one. It's nighttime anyway, so I need a light source anyway. I want to burn down the forest yet. Oh, I got trapped! That was greedy. That was greed. Careful when they stand still like that. Sometimes they attack you. Like when you walk up to them, they attack you again. Just randomly. So yeah, be careful of that if they try and deceive you. It also makes it so your force attack or your attack doesn't work. You have to force attack. So I'm pressing F right now, but it's not acquiring it as a target because it's not aggroed onto me. That's another way you can tell if they're trying to trick you. Oh god, that's so bad. Alright, so I have enough food for the next little bit. Don't have to eat the monster meat. It's kind of a waste of a time. Just kind of a waste of time because you don't get too much from fish. But at least you get the frog legs, which can also be used as food. Signal's getting stronger, you can audibly hear it getting louder. So don't just rely on your character speaking. Do I really only have one thing? I guess I do. This is gonna be a slow map again. The worst runs are the ones where you don't get two worlds. You get like the games Afoot, A Cold Reception, King of Winter, and Archipelago, Before Darkness. Those runs take forever. Hopefully I get two worlds. Two worlds is a map you can finish in like 20 minutes. If I didn't get a cold reception, then I probably could have planned better. Could have been like, the games Afoot, King of Winter, Archipelago, two worlds. If you know that you're getting two worlds, for sure, you can actually plan extremely well for it. But right now, it's all up in the air. Next map could be Archipelago, two worlds, or King of Winter. Where's the signal coming from? Is it over here? I think it's over here. I believe that's where I got the signal from. Oh, there we go. Priority target found. I'll walk the opposite way. Oh, whoops. Move horizontally when he attacks. Ow! Too close. He's still aggroed on me. There's a spider next to you. Alright, whatever. I'll leave him to the spiders, I guess. This seems like an isolated beefalo Oh, Qualiphants. Right. Qualiphants. You get Qualiphants on the worlds, but it's not a good idea to hunt them because it takes too long usually. Unless you absolutely need food/meat, then go for it. Like with Wigfrid, maybe you want to do it. I don't know. It's an option for you as Wigfrid. But in most cases, you don't want to do it because it just isn't efficient. Efficiency is just so important, especially on adventure mode. And this is inefficient, by the way. So I shouldn't be doing this. Cooking is something that you should be doing at nighttime, same with dropping a fire. But I was worried about the McTusk. It should be dead by now, right? Where did it die? The small one's alone, so the big one must have died. Now I just need to find the body and pick up the drops. Hopefully something nice. The small one came from this side, so maybe the McTusk started chasing some beefalo, which would usually end up getting killed. The beefalo hit it really hard. Plus he gets swarmed. So even though he kind of runs and kites away, it's hard for him to fight them. Oh my god, where'd he go? Okay, well, the good thing is McTusk only strays 2 screens away from its spawn point. So 1 screen is like this much, and then 2 is like this much. So he had to have died in this area around the middle. That's all I know. That's the only information I really have. So I'm assuming it's around here somewhere. So I'll just check it out, I guess. The outer edge of where he could be. It's usually not a good use of time to just stay and do nothing. But finding the McTusk drops is actually a high priority. Maybe I missed it. It's probably over here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. He always drops a blow dart, so that's what I'm looking for. The meat could have gotten eaten by the spiders. So if the spiders eat the meat, then you don't see any meat. You have to use some other item to figure out where he died. It's also the Tam O'Shanter and the Tusk, which is what I'm looking for. Tam O'Shanter is a nice item, but not necessary. Tusk is 100% necessary. Damn, where could it have died? Maybe I shouldn't have taken so long with the beefalo over there. I'm gonna end up wasting so much time doing this. Very interesting. Where did he die? Oh, might as well check closer then. Oh, he didn't die at all. What the? Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Alright, so this is how you kill McTusk. You lure it away, 2 screens away, let it de-aggro, and then you kill it. So 1 screen is about here, 2 screens is about here. When it reaches this area, it's going to harmlessly walk back to its home. And when that happens, I just kill it. It doesn't actually do any... Ah, no! It's trying to kite something. That's why it does that. Just make sure it doesn't actually aggro onto you. It'll walk back very soon. Oh, it's scared of the shadow creature. That's what it is. Alright, so 1 screen, 2 screen? It should be like now, yeah. So even though he's gonna yell, it doesn't do anything. Just position yourself this way, so you cut him off, and there is my walking cane. And kill the baby too. Alright, so simple as that. It's the easiest way to kill McTusk. De-aggro it, and then kill it. Leash it, I should say. Leash it, make it de-aggro, and then kill it. So the next thing that I'm looking for is over here, right? Signal's getting stronger for some reason. It shouldn't be getting stronger here. I do need more meat though, so I'm gonna kill more beefalo as well. Ooh, this is a nice... No, it's not. I thought it was an isolated one. Alright, let's see. Isolating beefalo. Next plan. Make sure they don't attack you. It's like the same philosophy as the Tusk, except this one is a mobbing technique. This is properly mobbing. It's not working. I need the road to do this. So as long as they keep on attacking you, they'll leash onto you forever. They'll continue to aggro you. But if they stop attacking, oh nice, there we go. If they stop attacking you, they lose. Ow! They lose interest in you. And then you can kite them away even further. 6 hits in between each of their hits. They look like they have longer attack range, but they actually don't. They look slow, but they're actually not, so... Nothing is what it seems with the beefalo. I'm gonna find the other two. One of them is probably still walking back. Where is the road anyway? There's a road here, but there's beefalo up there too. I'm gonna do the same thing with these ones. Hit one of them and hopefully it leashes with me forever. Make sure the other one doesn't attack. This one will attack me, it's too close. If the other one doesn't attack, then it makes it a lot easier. I think it's safe? I think it's safe, yeah. There we go. Attacking the beefalo didn't add any sanity or health. It's when you kill them. Look again this time. I wasn't paying attention. This guy's alone now, so I can just kill him wherever. Yeah, 10 back. He just pooped after he died. That's disgusting. 16 meat. I need more. I want 20 pieces of meat. It's Don't Starve Together, where Wigfrid gets health on hit, life on hit, sanity on hit. In ROG, it's not like that. And the reason for that is because in Don't Starve Together, it's harder to get the last hit. So, let's say you attack something and someone else kills it, then you basically never recover health or sanity. Her special characteristic, the ability that she has, becomes completely useless. No, de-aggro! They keep attacking. Oh, that one's gonna stop, I think. They got caught there for a second. I left a piece of meat on the ground. It's because I picked up a beefalo wool. Alright, let's see. Well, I have 20 pieces already. Is it here? Where was it? Here somewhere? It's lost forever. Oh no. Damn, that sucks. The hissing sound that you heard was the Krampus. If you kill too many innocent creatures, the Krampus will appear. You don't want the Krampus to appear. It's not a cool thing. It doesn't do anything. It gives you the Krampus sack on survival mode. It's a giant backpack. I believe it's... How many slots is it? Is it 16 slots? Can't remember now. It's an item that you should always try to get in survival mode, but it's not important in adventure mode. It's a 1% drop, that's why. So you have to farm for it by killing instant creatures because there's no Glommer, and then you have to get a 1% drop, which is very unlikely. So continuing on, finding the things. It's the ring thing. Alright, so there's nothing nearby. This area from here on had two things. One thing over here somewhere. One thing over here. That means that, let's see. There's one here and one here. At this point, you can actually consider just running back to the entrance and going somewhere else. But I'm going to continue on. Same as usual and explore the edges. Of course you don't have to, but just the habit I got into. Signal's actually getting stronger here. What was that? So that means that... The chance of there being a thing here is extremely unlikely. Yet the signal is getting stronger. Signal's getting weaker? Huh. There's something here, then. Oh, I see something. Hold on. Okay, so... I think this could be part of this area. Or maybe not. I need more information. Oh! Oh! There's two of them. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore them. They're not very useful. Not anymore. Yeah, I need more information about the map, because I don't know where anything is, really. I just have signals. The miner hat. Oh my god. That is so... Ah, the RNG. It might be a ghost signal. Sometimes you get ghost signals. If it isn't, then I'm not sure what to think. I'm pretty sure it's either a ghost signal or it's like way off over here, which means that this area probably branches off this way. And that means that the map is huge. Yeah, sometimes you do get good RNG and get really nice items, but it's not reliable, so you shouldn't rely on the world generating items for you. Two miner hats won't really come in handy. You only really need one, because you can't bring over that many items. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. Wow, that's a really strong signal. Pre-build the fire. Always try and pre-build it if you can. If I were to drop items, I'd probably drop the miner hat first right now. Could drop the winter hat as well. Not very useful. Oh, wait, what the? It's another intersection. It's a Killer Bee intersection. Oh, that's why there's a signal here. I wonder. This is interesting. This is really cool. So, I'm wondering if this actually connects to this biome here, somehow. There's definitely something here. So that means that this area has 3 things, which may not be a good thing. Because that means that one of these sections has nothing in it, and I don't know which one it is, and I have to choose. Either go this way or this way. But this is still pretty interesting. The Killer Bee intersection is probably one of the most dangerous ones in the game. Oh, well, there's only 2 of them. If there's 2 of them, not so much. If there's more than 2, which is often the case, you often get like 10 of them, then it's really dangerous. I love when runs are really unexpected. Like, this is a really unexpected occurrence in this run. It takes a lot to surprise me in this game. Although adventure mode is a lot more surprising than survival mode. A lot more unexpected things in adventure mode than survival mode. Wow, so 3 things in one area. That's pretty cool. Gonna need a lot more gold. You need gold for the walking cane. Wonder if I should bring rocks. It's kind of hard to get rocks early on in a map. So, because Wigfrid actually uses rocks, and because there is still one more winter map after this, the rocks can be very helpful for more than one thing. You can make a helmet with it, as well as a thermal stone with it. Normally I'd be killing these moles, but I have a lot of meat, and I don't want to waste more time. 3 out of 4 things so far, so I'm actually doing okay. I thought it was going to be a slow run, but well, it could still be slow. If I choose wrong, then it'll be a slow map. If I choose the wrong biome to go to next. This is a huge area, though. Let's see. This will probably lead here. I'm not getting a signal from this area yet. We'll see once I circle around this side. If there's no signal here, there's a very high chance there's nothing here. But I can't take that risk. I actually have to go there regardless. It's actually looking like there's nothing there. Or sounding, not looking. The reason why I'm doing this is because I can just instantly pick it up and drop it. It's not used for anything except to restore sanity. So, if I have no inventory space, then its only use is to restore sanity, and I can just get rid of it immediately instead of wasting time dropping it. It's more for convenience than anything else. It's not necessary. Alright, so it's going to be nighttime. I don't want to run through here at nighttime, so I'm going to wait until it's actually daytime again. So I'm going to try and use the time efficiently by mining. Normally you want to keep your pickaxes at 3% to make a walking cane, or thermal stone, not walking cane. But I'm making another one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Are there more rocks for me to mine? I don't think so. The shaking is a rook, not a giant. Alright, so, tentacles. Tentacle maze, make sure you go the right direction. Last map was very, very unfortunate what I did, but luckily this one doesn't really matter because there's only one direction to go. Be careful when you click through these. You might click on a tentacle and hit it. A lot of these tentacles are very close to each other, so if you hit one of them, you might be in range to get hit by two of them. And that's like 4 hits. If I were doing like a rushed run, speed run or whatever, a fast run, I wouldn't go to this direction. I wouldn't go this way. Because I was here already and I didn't sense anything nearby. But I'm being thorough. A thorough run is usually requires you to explore everything if you can. Just in case. You don't know what to expect. So the goal is to finish this map at around day 9-10. It seems like day 9-10 is the projected goal at the moment, based on how fast I'm going. Oh my god, it's a reed trap. Never walk into a reed trap, unless you want to die. Signal's getting stronger. interesting. Oh my god. I picked right. Even though I didn't really pick, it was just convenient that this was the next biome to explore. Or I could have picked wrong. This could be on the other side. There's a chance that the signal is coming from this side. And I think that is where it's coming from, actually. Damn. So I'm expecting combat with spiders soon. I'm gonna eat the monster meat. I'll recover the health after I fight the spiders. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. I picked wrong. Damn. So yeah, because there were 3 things in one biome, the first one that I went to, there's only 1 in the next 2 biomes. And there was nothing here. No! I can't eat right now! Don't do this to me! It's actually pretty lucky I got a fire staff. Fire staff is a really good item for dealing with spiders at range, especially the spider biome. Normally when you walk into that area, it becomes very difficult to take them all out, all the spiders. It's no problem for Weber, obviously, because the spiders don't aggro you, but for other characters, you actually have to be really careful. This is why people say Wigfrid is broken. And she is broken. Oh, that was a mistake, actually. Oh, that was a mistake! No! Spider army! Usually you can lure the spiders away like that, like what I did, and then set fire to this thing. I might as well do it, actually. I'll just show you how to do it. But with this fire staff, you can just light it from afar. Makes it a lot easier, but I'll do it the hard way. Might as well. It's more fun this way. Oh, that's a spider queen. That's not fun. That is not fun. Spider queens are not fun. They'll often take hits doing that, especially if it's a really dense spider forest, spider intersection forest. But that's basically how you get through it. You'll eventually burn down everything, and then you can walk through it with relative ease. But there are a lot of hazards here now that are probably going to kill me. So I'm going to wait until daytime before I go through. Also, I'm going to wait until I get a high amount of heat. Oh, that's burnt already. Who did that? This is the Spider Queen's warrior. So they're chasing me because I burnt down stuff, I guess. can chase me all you want. It's not going to do anything. There is a chance, though, for there to be more spider nests, so I have to be careful. Spiders are asleep during the day, but if you walk near them, they will actually wake up eventually. Yeah, so there is more. Damn. So, as you can see, it's normally very annoying to get through there. But if you get the fire staff, which is it's actually really rare. You rarely get the fire staff on this map. You basically never do. This is actually the first time I've ever gotten the fire staff on this map. But if you don't get it, you have to go through it very slowly. Sometimes even taking a couple days, maybe like 2 or 3 days, just to get through that one area. RNG is with me, though. Saving me the trouble of having to deal with it. Once I find this thing, I can just immediately head for the exit, because this will be everything. The only thing to consider is the spiders. I have to walk through them again, so doing it at nighttime is not a good idea. Ideally, I want to do it before it gets dark. It's probably somewhere here. Closer. We'll see. I'll keep going along this path and see where it takes me. This is an abnormal amount of spiders for this map. Usually it's not... Oh, there it is. Usually it's not this bad. Alright, so that's the 4 things. The potato thing, the crank thing, ring thing, box thing. Wow, there are so many spiders. I want to pick up the gold here. Oh, Spider Queen is still after me. Oh my god. I don't think the queen likes me. So the final thing I mentioned at the beginning of the map as well is the wooden thing. It's almost always behind the tall birds. And it's always in a rocky biome. Pretty sure the spiders are still chasing me. It's scary. So the tall birds have respawned since I killed them last. That's just greedy. I'm greedy. Oh! Spider! Damn it! Spider ate my meat! Wow, the penguin ate my meat too. Damn, these scavengers. Alright, so since this is the last area, the last thing, I'm just gonna take the other things. Why are you following me? Oh my god! This is a war zone! Everything's fighting each other. Spiders, penguins, McTusk, clockworks, birds, everything. Okay, well, I'll put the things onto the wooden thing slowly, one by one. This one. This is not useful. This is not useful. I don't want to clutter my inventory too much. Is he after me? Alright, so approach... oh, where are the bishops? Did the bishop die? Normally I would say approach on the side of the knight. The bishops are dead. Something killed the bishops. Oh, hey there, what's up? It's probably the tall birds. That one's weak. These things are vicious. Alright, so my sanity is low right now. I'm gonna kill this thing, actually. My knight has been pretty good so far. Just finish up with this. Alright, so, low sanity. Right. Low sanity. Alchemy engine will solve that problem. So because this is the end of the map, I'm going to want to restore my stats as much as I can. Sanity, health, and hunger, everything. And the alchemy engine that I prototyped and pre-built from the previous map will be useful now. So I can actually make the walking cane now, and that'll be an item that I'll be bringing over every time I cross maps. Social shenanigans, nice. Sounds like fun. Was it fun? The other thing to make is every single tool. But I don't have any... Oh, that was a mistake then. I don't have any twigs, do I? Oops, I should have paid attention there. There are no twigs here. If you need to make a golden item, you make the pickaxe. The golden pickaxe is the most important one out of all of them. So that was a mistake. I wasn't paying attention to the items in my inventory. Thermal stone is the other item, so I'm going to mine with the regular pickaxe, pick up as much gold as I can, and then grab the thermal stone from the machine. One thing I am missing, though, is a winter hat. So this could cause some problems for me if the next map is King of Winter, especially. There's a chance it's King of Winter. Alright, keep it at 3%. When you keep it at 3%, you can make the thermal stone with the pickaxe. Let's see, what am I bringing to the next map? Thermal stone I'm not bringing, but... What am I missing? Oh, I have equipped, that's why. Not bringing the thermal stone, but prototyping it is a good idea. Prototyping, or pre-building the fire is a good idea. Let's see, do I need to prototype anything else? I have this. I have gold. I have the miner hat. I think I'm going to bring the rocks again. Seems like a pretty good item to bring up. Oh, wait, no. The meat, right. Bring over the meat. A bit drunk right now, I see. It's often what people do, right? At social events. Get drunk. Alright, so walking cane, gold, miner hat, and 20 meat. The meat is a bit excessive, I'd say. It might not be 100% necessary, but I still think it's a pretty good idea. The rocks are the other things that I would bring. I'd say that the rocks are pretty damn useful. Meat, rocks, gold. Gold is more rare than rocks. Rocks are somewhat easy to make. I think the meat is fine. If it's King of Winter is a map with very little food. So I think this is a good idea. Still gonna get Flint anyway. So I'm looking to get King of Winter or Archipelago next. And then the fourth map, 2 worlds. We'll see.